Susan was probably my best friend. We traveled a lot together. We went on tons of Parrot Head cruises. She loves being Parrot Head. For people who don't know how she got her name, Miss Susan, it was given to her by our own Captain Harry, because there were 3 Susans, and we had Doc Susan, we had Nana Susan, so he named her Miss Susan. And she absolutely loved that, and that he gave her that name. So she's always going to be a part of us, and we miss her forever. And I hope she got to meet Elvis in heaven.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
I would like to say a few words too. The vows we take when we become a Parrot Head. The promise to be a good Parrot Head. Was there any better Parrot Head than Miss Susan?
No.
Promise to help clean the beaches.
Yep.
She was at every beach cleanup. She's here with us today. Promise to volunteer when called upon.
Yep.
Miss Susan ran the store for how many years? The 6 years that I'm in the club, she's been running the store. Anytime you looked at her, she had a smile on her face.
Oh, yeah.
And she was happy to help anybody. She was just an awesome person. And most of all, to go out and meet the greatest people in the world. She did that. She met everybody in our club. And down in Key West, she would be all over telling people what a great club we had. And she was a great politician for our club. Miss Susan was the best Parrot Head I ever met.
Woo! Team Drake!
Well, I only knew Miss Susan for probably less than 10 years. She was a big part of my life. She was an important part of the happiest day of my life and one of the saddest days of my life. If you didn't know, we shared the same birthday. And although we called ourselves twins, she was much older than me.
She also married you.
Well, not really. She was really a few years younger than me. See, Miss Susan and I admitted it. When we would meet people, like new club members and things, she'd always say things like, "This is my twin brother, and I like him so much, I married him." And she did. She married Mary Ellen and I. The happiest day of my life. Then when I was having one of the worst days of my life, on November 17th, she nearly broke my heart. There I was, fighting for my life with battle with cancer, and she just took her own life. What we thought was a perfectly good life, watching the sunset. Mary Ellen and I will never quit loving her for what she did for us, but I don't think that any of us will ever understand why she did what she did. Over the last few months, I've remembered her a lot, reflecting on things in my life and in hers, and some of the things she did. But remembering some of the last few years, especially, she made trips all over the world. She always brought back little trinkets. And she didn't keep those things, she gave them away as raffles and things. And that was just the way she was, always giving of herself. So again, Miss Susan, we'll probably never understand the demons that got into you and why you did what you did. But Mary Ellen and I, and all the people gathered here today, will love you and miss you forever.
Amen. Okay, Matt's going to take it out on the kayak, so come over here. We're going to wave bye-bye. All right, nobody pick the dead fish up.
Oh, definitely.
Matt's going to take it out for us. Oh, you're so welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's
I was going to say something when I started choking up.
Do you want to say something now? Anybody else want to say anything else? Okay. Too much. They'll drift over that way, yeah. That was her favorite song, Wave Bye Bye, the new Jimmy Buffett song.
It's like he's heading for Tampa.
He's going to take it out to the one. Hopefully it'll stay out.
Sail on, Susan.
Sail on. For those of you that are going to meeting the mines this year, we are going to have an official flocking down at her resting condominium there.
I'll just sit here for a few minutes. I'm just going to sit here and watch.
And that is a biodegradable wreath.